Hello everybody, how's it going? It is your man Daniel Wiafe coming at you from my new office. Look, I've already made a mess. It's terrible, you guys. But anyways, we are down here at my office and I'm actually doing some deals and going over some numbers. It's the new year as I record this. Got my Wiafe Authentic hat. Remember, you guys, always keep it authentic no matter what you do, okay? And it's 2019 as I record this, the second day, okay? So happy New Year's if you're watching this right when I recorded this. And we are going to talk about how to wholesale real estate even when you're working a full-time job, okay? But before we get into that, I want you to do a few things for me. I want you to, number one, like this video. I want you to, number two, comment on the video and let me know your name and what state you're in. And then number three, I want you to copy the link to this video and share it with your followers on Facebook, okay? So let's get to the meat of this. We're gonna talk about 3 tips that you can use to generate a $100,000 plus a year wholesaling real estate operation, even while you're working a 9 to 5, okay, a 40-hour-a-week job, okay? So the fact behind the matter is this, you guys, that pretty much everybody, and I would venture to say 98% of everybody that actually jumps into wholesaling houses, they start from somewhere, okay? Usually the people are starting from this place of I'm working a full-time job. I'm working a 9 to 5 job, okay? When I first got a wholesaling real estate back in 2011, I was working full-time in my business, and literally 95% of my students that come on board are working full-time jobs as well, okay? So it would be bad advice for me to tell you to just quit your job and just focus full-time on real estate right out of the gates, okay? That would be foolish, all right? What you want to do, you guys, is you want to start out part-time in real estate, okay? And then you want to start doing deals, and then as you start to replace your income that you're bringing in at your day job through real estate, then you can start thinking about quitting, okay, your job and giving your boss the pink slip, okay? So here's 3 tips that I have, you guys, for you guys that are wondering how you do it when you have a full-time job, okay? So my first tip, you guys, is this. Realize that most sellers that you are going to deal with are also working full-time jobs, okay? Unless they're retired or old or on disability, they are also at a full-time job themselves, okay? So how does that help you? It helps you because they are going to be working during the times that you are working, and they're typically going to be off on the times you're off, okay? So if you're working your typical Monday through Friday 9 to 5 job, you're going to have your early mornings free. Obviously, you're going to have after work free, you're going to have the weekends free, and you're going to have your lunch hours free, okay? So basically what you do is you do your marketing. If you're doing banner signs, if you're doing postcards, if you're doing internet, you do your marketing during the evening times, okay, after you get off of work, and then maybe you do it during the weekends as well, okay? And then you, when people start calling you, your sellers start calling you, homeowners start calling you to sell their properties, then you can start to email them back. You can start to call them back during your lunch periods, after hours, and even during the weekend, okay? Now, you don't have to be scared or fearful of calling them after hours, okay? Because they're free, okay? And if somebody's giving you a call to sell their property, you need to understand that they're serious about doing it in most cases, okay? So they don't care if you call them during dinner time, okay? If they really are motivated to sell the house, they're about to push aside that plate of spaghetti and push aside that plate of beef stew to talk to you, okay? So make sure that you understand that hey, sellers are working the same time that I'm working, and they're going to be free the same time I'm working, okay? So your best time to reach sellers is going to be during the lunch hour, during the evenings, and on weekends, okay? And that leads me to point number 2, you guys, is let's say you don't work a regular 9 to 5 job. Let's say you work an overnight job, graveyard shift, or whatever the case is, okay? Make no excuses, okay? I'm gonna get it real close so you can hear me. Make no excuses, okay? You can see all the gray in my beard. Look, I need a diet, all right? Make no excuses, you guys. Whatever your schedule grants to you, whatever availability you have, you guys, make sure that you take full advantage of it, okay? And make no excuses, all right? So what if you're working 60 hours a week? Make no excuses, all right? You can still call people back during your breaks or lunch hour or right before bed, okay? Whenever you have free time, which we all do, okay? We all have free time, okay? You need to use your free time to building up your business, okay? We need to remember, you guys, that this isn't a hobby that you're doing. This is a six-figure, $100,000 plus a year business that you are creating, okay? And it can only be built big. It can only be successful. It can only bless you if you put the time and the effort into it and don't make any excuses, okay? That's one of the biggest causes and reasons why people fail in this business, you guys, is they make excuses, and then the excuses that they make up, it becomes overwhelming, and they just give up, okay? And they go back to their 9 to 5 job, okay? So whatever you need to do, you know, guys, hustle, bustle in order to make things happen, in order to make calls happen, in order to put your marketing out there, in order to be successful, you guys, you have to do it, okay? You have to want success more than you want breath. You gotta want success more than just keeping up with the latest Netflix movie or the latest Kardashian show or whatever it is that's on TV now, okay? And last point, you guys, is if you do fall into an area where you just can't make an appointment, okay? Like, let's say you need to get a property under contract. Let's say you need to get some contracts signed. Let's say you need to get pictures or videos taken. Let's say you need to show a cash buyer a property that you have on contract, okay? You can always farm that work out to somebody else. You can always delegate that work out to somebody else, okay? You can always get a friend. You can always get a real estate agent to do that, okay? Most of you guys don't know, but real estate agents are entrepreneurs themselves, okay? And as long as they're getting paid, typically they're gonna do whatever you need for them to do real estate wise, okay? You can always give somebody, be it a realtor or a friend, you can always say, hey, I'll give you a flat rate of $100 to go take pictures of the house, or $200, or I'll give you $500 to do to find buyers, okay? Or I'll give you 25% of the deal that we get, or 30% of the deal, okay? Be creative in the numbers that you offer people, okay? And as long as you pay people, you guys, and that's the number one thing, okay? As long as you pay people, you guys, they're gonna work for you. They're gonna work with you and work for you, okay? So I hope this helps, you guys. I want to see everybody that's watching this video make this year their best year ever, okay? Everybody on this video should make it their goal to make $100,000 plus a year, okay? Broken down, that's only $8,333 a month, okay? That's 1.5 wholesale deals a month, okay? If you do 1 to 2 wholesale deals a month, you guys, you're there, okay? The average wholesale deal is $5,000, okay? So let's make it happen, okay? So if you guys want to apply to my academy, I am accepting enrollments into my academy. I want to help more people achieve success in this business and get into real estate, okay? So make sure you guys get at me, houseflippingdojo.com, houseflippingdojo.com, and you can apply at the link that is on houseflippingdojo.com/apply. Until next time, you guys, be blessed, make no excuses, and let's make that money.